Welcome to Grumpy Wolf Reacts.
Oh, I'm gonna have too much fun with that thing. Anyways, thank you for showing up today. Today I'm reacting to Chris Webby, Raw Thoughts 7. Is this a series of songs he's done, or is that just what this one is called? Chop, I will take you out as soon as I'm done with this video. I know you don't need to go out. You could lay down. You just being a butt. Yeah. But yeah, so if this is your first time on my channel, how I handle my reactions is I do a single playthrough where I pause and talk and give my thoughts, opinions, and feelings of the music. If you wish to experience this song in video uninterrupted, please go click the link in the description, support the artist on their channel. The link will take you to Chris Webby's channel and you can watch this video there. I have started a buy me a coffee thing. If you wish to support that way, feel free. There will be a pinned comment in the comment section down below, and then that will just get your request thrown up in front of the line. It's not necessary. Just if you wish to do it, it will be there to help. Much anything you could do is appreciated. Uh, $5 a reaction is all I ask for. If you wish to do more, that's on you, but definitely not required. Any video, and you could request independent artists, they'll go on the YouTube channel. If you request a mainstream artist, or if I record it and YouTube won't let me put it up there, I'll let you know in the comments on the donation. But it'll go up on my Patreon, and anything that is paid for and requested will be on the under the free section. So there's no paywall to get to something you requested for. As of right now, Patreon is completely free. There is no tiers of payments or anything. Eventually, I'll get that set up. Um, it'll be like $1 and maybe $2 for a second tier. I'm not gonna try and I rather it be based off the number of people subscribing than the amount I'm charging per subscriber. So, and I don't know when I'm going to get to that point where I make a pay section in Patreon. Just eventually it will happen. Possibly. I may think of ways around it. I don't know. I didn't want to think about the money side of things, but now that I didn't think the channel would get this big this fast. So appreciate y'all for the growth. Um and my job is amazing. I love doing it. It just takes me away from Chop, and he destroys stuff when he's left home alone. Um and it's not something I'm passionate about. I'm passionate about this. If this could become my income, that would be amazing. Sorry. Just trying to get the best sound for everyone. I think this is the clearest my voice has been since I started. I've been talking for almost 5 minutes. Let's get into it. Howlers, welcome back. I love you. Thank you for showing up as you always do. And for any new people here, thank you for showing up as well. I hope you enjoy. Let's get into it.
Well, here we go again. Once upon a time in our rewritten history, 13 bloodlines rose to power wickedly. They came from ancient lands with depravity and vices, like usury and rape and ritual sacrifices. They worshipped evil gods, but they kept the secrets hidden as they infiltrated and hijacked other religions. They conquered other countries and they printed all the money while they plotted on a plan for the control of everybody. And here we are now, still on the same path, with the devil in the details. You could do the math. Only God's got the map with the one road back. On the human racetrack, we passed the last lap with your pedophiles and Illuminati puppets operating in.
All right, before I let it get in too deep, going back to the beginning, heard he goes off. Loving the creepy music box type instrumentals coming in, and he's giving us a history lesson on the corruption of our humanity, is what it seems like from the get-go. We've always led or leaned into needing leaders and putting people up on pedestals and stuff that most of the people who were put up on those pedestals were unworthy of being there and looked at like that. Kind of like the president we have today. He's a criminal. Not the only one either. Just the one doing the worst shit. Acting like fucking Hitler. I'm probably going to be getting up on my soapbox a few times while I'm talking, so if you're not here for that, thank you. Appreciate it. Don't put hate in the comments. Okay. Hope y'all are ready for this ride, because I don't know if I am. Let's go. It's been a while since I've done the Chris Webby song.
Well, here we go again. Once upon a time in our rewritten history, 13 bloodlines rose to power wickedly. They came from ancient lands with depravity and vices, like usury and rape and ritual sacrifices. They worshipped evil gods, but they kept the secrets hidden as they infiltrated and hijacked other religions. They conquered other countries and they printed all the money while they plotted on a plan for the control of everybody. And here we are now, still on the same path, with the devil in the details. You could do the math. Only God's got the map with the one road back. On the human racetrack, we passed the last lap with your pedophiles and Illuminati puppets operating in the shadows like roaches evading justice, subliminally teaching the wicked ways to the public, whether we knew it or not. Now we're all a product of it. See, they desecrated nature and set fire to the wilderness, filled us with their poison and they wired us for sinfulness, stole our ancient knowledge and left us broken and ignorant, then stole our sons and daughters and fed on the stolen innocence. They groomed our behavior and turned us on our neighbors, took away our promise and offered us false saviors. But something's gotta give when you're ruled by the takers, and in the end, us and them will meet the same maker.
Oh, man. Okay. Webby, appreciate it. Respect. This is feeling like his version, well, I don't want to say version of Ren's Starry Night, but like the message behind it is the same, like just shining the mirror, pointing the mirror back on society and letting us see how fucked up everything has gotten, how corrupt everything is. No matter what side you fall on, they're working you to be worked against the other one. They're pushing everything to the extreme where it's either this crazy thought process or nothing at all. And the other side does the same exact thing to their people to get us fighting each other. I don't know why not many people realize this, can see it. They are working us against each other so we could continue to get the bottom of the barrel for everything. Chop. I will take you out. I know you were out like an hour ago. Just lay down, good boy. There you go. Lay down. Come on. But yeah, it's just manipulation every step of the way that of everything we go through in life. Everything is brainwashing or conditioning us to think a specific way from the moment we start school until the moment we die. Even from our parents, they are pushing the same thing that was pushed upon them, pushed upon them going back to the beginning of time. Whether it was good or not, the religion, whatever religion it is, the child has no choice. They have to do whatever their parents say. Are their brains ready for that? Do they understand what they're being told? All these almost supernatural or supernatural type stories where amazing things happen, getting healed, getting saved, walking on water, a boat with two of every animal in it. And there are other places around the world with similar stories. I don't remember where, but I want to say it was on a Netflix series where it went back on all like the ancient type societies and stuff. Um, but there's another story, but instead of a boat, this person was told by whatever entity they followed to take two of everything and go into the mountains, into a cave, and protect them there. And if I'm right, it was also around the same time as the Great Flood. So I feel my personal opinion on God. If there is a God, they've put us here. There's a path laid out before us. If we make the right choices, we get a good path. If we make bad choices, we get a bad path. There is no handheld putting things in front of us after we start. Everything is just there. We do good, we get this. We do bad, we get this. And there may be little bits where we, could stay on the good path even though a couple decisions were bad. I'm not saying one bad decision damns you, but I don't think God is as involved as a lot of religion likes to promote. I think, and also with those two stories, Noah and whomever was told to go into the cave, that supports, like, maybe everyone is talking to the same God when it comes to these religions. Chop, stop. You are fine. But yeah, this is gonna be a long one, so I hope y'all are ready for it. But yeah, so I feel that the way the people embodied the God they were worshiping, all of that is them. It's not pushed on or told this is what I am. This Hi, I know you're there. I hear you. You need to stop. Be a good boy. I will take you out once I'm done. You have been out multiple times today. If you waited to poop just to get me to take you out again an hour later, that's your fault. He likes to hold back when I take him out, so he has to go out multiple times in quick succession. Another manipulation. But yeah, I'll get back into the song. I think I've gone on long enough. But yeah, so just to finish that thought process is I don't think any religion right now embodies God and his teachings, or even Jesus and his teachings. They just used Jesus as another manipulation to get people to follow them. Because a lot of what these religions have done since their inception do not follow what Jesus supposedly tried teaching. He tried leading people away from organized religion, not steer them into the bull crap that these organizations are manipulating their followers to believe. How many different things have been changed by humans to manipulate the followers to keep the power on them? But yeah, so I just believe that if there's a God, humans created these religions around the belief of a god or multiple gods. And all of that is out of their creation, their creativity, not necessarily was what is or was the plan of God. Again, my opinions, what I believe or coming to believe, not what I feel everyone should have to believe. But that's where I am at right now when it comes to God. I will never support a church. I don't think the Bible is factual. There may be factual things, but a lot of it is bent and twisted and manipulated to get the narrative the church wants. Now, let's get back into this, because, man, it's going to be a long one. 7-minute song? Oh, this is going to be like an hour-long video. I'm sorry. I can't help it. Oh, here we go.
Broken and ignorant and stole our sons and daughters. Subliminally teaching the wicked ways to the public, whether we knew it or not. Now we're all a product of it. See, they desecrated nature and set fire to the wilderness, filled us with their poison and they wired us for sinfulness. Stole our ancient knowledge and left us broken and ignorant, and stole our sons and daughters and fed on the stolen innocence. They groomed our behavior and turned us on our neighbors, took away our promise and offered us false saviors. But something's gotta give when you're ruled by the takers, and in the end, us and them will meet the same maker. So I dedicate the song to those who lost their life and paid the price to tell the truth for what they thought was right. Those who up against the odds answered for the call to fight. And now it's time that the fucking darkness is brought to light. Don't get distracted. It's time to load this chamber and aim at the head of the monster now. So go and grab a slice of Pizzagate. John Podesta's here to serve you, eat your plate. Tony's pouring fresh adrenochrome you really need to taste. And Barack bought the hot dogs for over 60K in just a single day. That's what our taxes went to pay. Careful though, he'll take you paddleboarding if you tell his secrets. And stay away from his husband, she's meaner than he is. And Bill Gates is over there with a syringe and gloves, cause he likes to vaccinate the kids before he drinks their blood. And who's that chewing on a pineal gland? Oh, that's just Hillary with all that frazzle drip on her hands. That's red-handed. And there's Bill with jizz on his pants. Galena wipe the stains when they're playing from it.
Oh. Go Webby. Go Webby. Making fun of those Epstein files. Well, not making fun of, but shining light on. Maybe a little dig. Because they're releasing these files, but they're redacting the people who did the crimes instead of the victims, which is what they're legally supposed to be doing. They're breaking the law, and yet they're still getting support. I swear. Trump could do this on a freaking stage in front of millions of people, and they'll still defend him. And blame the minor instead of him. How many more things need to come out before you realize he's just as fucked up as the rest of them? He's probably the worst one. He embodies everything that is wrong with humanity and nothing that's good. You can't make something great again if it was never great to begin with. It's just a platitude to get people on his side. What he think was great again was freaking slavery and racism and women not having any rights. That's what he wants. That's what you're supporting. Wake up.
And aim at the head of the monster now. So go and grab a slice of Pizzagate. John Podesta's here to serve you each a plate. Tony's pouring fresh adrenochrome you really need to taste. And Barack bought the hot dogs for over 60K. In just a single day, that's what our taxes went to pay. Careful though, he'll take you paddleboarding if you tell his secrets. And stay away from his husband, she's meaner than he is. And Bill Gates is over there with a syringe and gloves, cause he likes to vaccinate the kids before he drinks their blood. And who's that chewing on a pineal gland? Oh, that's just Hillary with all that frazzle drip on her hands. That's red-handed. And there's Bill with jizz on his pants. Galena wipe the stains when they're playing from Israel land. So someone grab the spirit cooker if you looking for the gravy. Abramovich, who is not a witch, well, maybe. And Gaga don't drink the goo-goo from little babies. That's crazy. She's honestly a really nice lady. And look, it's Kevin Spacey right off the set of a movie. He shot in his basement with a child and George Clooney. Weinstein funded it. Spielberg directed it. And Bono made the music and sang at a kid's benefit. And George H.W. Bush is pulling the car up with every man in his family, even Barbara. Ellen's on the way from Diddy's house with Sean Carter. Cause here at Comet Ping Pong, the club is what you're part of. Oprah's on the way, but she'll be late. She's stuck in human traffic. We'll just have to film the sacrifice and show it to her after. Go and throw it on a lacy dry, but don't be losing that shit. Where's Anthony Weiner's computer? I thought that Huma had it. Just relax, take a nap with that guy in the Biden mask. Even if they catch us, we'll be fine. Just give it time to pass. Jeffrey's got our back. This shit is under control. Cause he reports directly to the people running the show. Well,
Boom. They all report to the people running the show. The people with the billions. The people who think money is more important than lives. They don't give a fuck about any of us. They just want as much money as they could get in their lifetime. That's it. Screw anything else. They don't care about laws. They don't care about human rights. They just want the biggest bank account. Money doesn't matter. It is worthless paper we gave power to. We don't need it. We've evolved past needing it. But these people, these greedy bastards in power, they don't give a crap. They don't, no. This is, it's time to wake up. It's time to come together. Artists like Ren, Webby, Earth to Eve, who are willing and brave enough to possibly lose followers, because if the followers are going to leave them because of something like this, they don't need them either. And that's how I feel too. If you don't like what I'm saying and you leave, that's fine. I'm not going to change what I think, how I feel because of it. I'm not going to shy away from my opinions. I don't mean to be insulting. It may come off that way. I apologize, but I love the support. I love the growth and all of that, but where we're heading right now is not a good direction. And as long as we're supporting the system, we are not going to be going in the right direction, because the system we're in is broken. It doesn't work. It only lets the rich get richer while the rest of us struggle to get by. I got a raise at the beginning of the year, and for 2 paychecks, it looked like it was there. And like I was getting an increased pay, but since then, it's like I'm getting more taken out. And I'm back to where I was before the raise, even though the raise is still on my check. This is part of that big, beautiful bill bullcrap. That way to screw over the little man and help the rich. In my opinion, politicians are guilty until proven innocent because they lie way too much to be trusted. Any of them.
Gee, who could that be? What a mystery. Even with the give it time to pass, Jeffrey's got a back. This shit is under control, cause he reports directly to the people running the show. Well, gee, who could that be? What a mystery. Even with the evidence, there's not a single hint to see. And these conspiracies have been mistaken all along. So I guess we'll never know just what is really going on. But before you call it anti-Semitism, try to listen and think how I said those families infiltrated religions. At the head of every snake is a servant of Satanism. Shit, the Vatican been human trafficking since the beginning. But one little country has become their seat of power, where they plot on pandemics and wars and twin towers. Babylonian Talmudism has been the recipe, and they've been sacrificing the fucking children for centuries. And they don't give a fuck about us. We're just goy, cattle, subhuman, only here to be destroyed and extorted and abused and ruled over with lies. But don't forget, guys, they're our greatest allies. Oh, man.
Again, thank you, Webby, for being brave enough, smart enough to put something like this out. It's been happening, again, since the beginning of time. As far back as we can go, we can know there's been corruption for the people in power to manipulate the ones below them to keep the power. Why they need all the shiny gold and shit. Whoever is president next, if this man-child ever gives up office, needs to take all the gold he's added to the Oval Office, melt it down, and put it into education. What is up with that gaudy bullshit? How many presidents built their memorials or whatever? From what I know, these things were dedications to the people after they lived. But he knows he'll never get that because he's a pathetic piece of crap that does nothing for the American people, just the rich. So he's throwing his name on everything, trying to build whatever he can and put his name on it, because when everything's said and done and he's gone, we will know he's a pathetic loser and he didn't deserve the attention he got to begin with, and the people who supported him will have to deal with supporting the most evil piece of crap we've seen in my lifetime. All he's doing is feeding his ego and his pocket. Wake up.
Man, this song is gonna get me in some fuck. Only here to be destroyed and extorted and abused and ruled over with lies. But don't forget, guys, they're our greatest allies. Oh man, this song is gonna get me in some fucking trouble. That Khazarian mafia's watching you with the fallen angels and Nephilim. It's time to rid society's closet of all the skeletons. So let me just be crystal fucking clear and set a precedent. If Trump is proven part of it, then burn him with the rest of them. Anyone taking cookies out of Epstein's jar. Every Rachel Chandler handler in Epstein's car. And if he's really still alive, his judgment will come when he's mono with God. That's an Epstein bar. We gotta break the mind control of these secret societies that kept us locked in our perception. Then they threw away the keys, making sure we never leave. And that everyone we see are incriminated, guilty celebrities on the screens who've been living double lives in the company of snakes, with the fucking balls to laugh at it right in front of our face. And it's hard when we grew up to love a lot of these stars, but it's time we see the monsters for exactly who they are. And fully cut ties with the idols of our youth, cause our childhood heroes have been hiding from the truth. But the reckoning is coming, ain't no running from the proof. So give every sick fuck at the pizzeria a noose. At the all white parties, show up in black, pulling up the eyes wide shut in a ski mask. Kerosene in hand while I'm flicking a lit match, and burn it all down till it's nothing but ash. Raw thoughts. And that's
He's taking us on a journey. Started off with an eclipse in like ancient times. Trying to stay in the sweet spot to keep but I'm also moving and it changes, so I apologize. But man, taking us on a journey. Like I said, we started off like ancient times and working up. The visuals he's giving are thought-provoking or emotion-provoking. Got the hiccups. Lovely. 30 minutes in, and we're just past the halfway mark. Got about 2 minutes left of song. How much more am I gonna talk? I hope y'all stay here for all of this, but I also understand if you don't. Again, I apologize if I say anything that offends. It's not my intention, but I'm really fed up with the state of things. And it's why on my channel I'm not leaning away from my opinions when it comes to the political things. I will not support artists that support this evil bastard in office. I don't understand how anyone can support him. How anyone thinks the system we're in right now is out to help us. I wasn't even 20 when I saw it for what it is. I'm going on 42 this year. More than half my life, I've been saying stuff like this. And the people closest to me in my circle, my family, my friends, they all looked at me or said I was crazy. Oh, conspiracy theorist, blah, blah, blah. Roll their eyes, ignore it. Look at where we are now. What I was saying then is worse today than it was then.
kerosene in hand while I'm flicking a lit match, and burn it all down till it's nothing but ash. Raw thoughts. And now it's feeling like the whole world's cursed. The devil lurks while he ushers in this hell on earth. And a one world government's looming out in the distance. A new world order is coming for the resistance. While all we do is bicker till it's ripping us apart. As the globalists controlling us and stripping us for parts. While they reset the score on the brink of world war. As I look around, I don't recognize it anymore. Feel a wheeze from the geoengineering on the breeze. While they blocking out the sky right in front of us to see. Fucking with us with the frequencies of 5G. Interacting with the graphene from the vaccines. And the food that we eat is poison down to the seeds. Hard to even call it food when Pfizer's making the cheese. While the algorithm focused us on how
I've seen some things regarding the food, like all the alterations they made to make it taste better and grow bigger. Like the nutritional value in the food we eat today before compared to before they started all that is like 100 times less. And what else are they doing to these things? What are they doing? Like, for my US followers and the international followers, like, I have a doing a watch party stream of the Supernatural show, and the ads that pop up, I get comments from people that are in the UK, like they don't see the medical ads as much, or the medication ads like we do here, not on the level we do, at least. It's freaking crazy. They create these things and they want to put them all under an umbrella to medicate you, to drain your wallet. Everything is just to get to the money in your bank account. I'm not blaming this on women working, but I feel when they joined the workforce, the powers that be had to quickly change the price of things, because before, a one a single income family could survive. If you have two incomes in that situation, you would thrive, you would grow, you would not worry, you would live comfortably. They don't want us living comfortably. So prices started skyrocketing, and it hasn't stopped. Fast food is almost as much as a dinner at a fancy restaurant now. And the quality isn't going up, and they're blaming it on people wanting fair wages. Take the money from the people at the top, cut their salaries, and give it to the people at the bottom. They're making way more than they need to make, and the people at the bottom are the ones doing the work so they can make all that money. It's not fair. It's not right.
We disagree. They've been built from the vaccines, and the food that we eat is poisoned down to the seeds. Hard to even call it food when Pfizer's making the cheese. While the algorithm focused us on how we disagree, they've been building us a prison with digital IDs. So this ain't an act of violence, it's an act of defiance. It's a fucking middle finger to these pedophile tyrants, a reminder to the rebels who won't give them their compliance when the pressure's on, never getting threatened into silence, and still hit the field while the home team's losing. Keep a cool head through the cries and confusion. Keep an open mind through the lies and illusions. And try to be a good human. So one last time, this the finale, put it to bed. Because after this, there won't be nothing left to be said. And I hope that after all of this, at least I made you think. That was always my intention for sharing what's in my head. It was never about the vision, I just needed y'all to listen. And wait the fuck.
I agree with that. What I say, I'm not trying to get you on my side. I just want you to open your eyes and think. Think about the things you're supporting, the people you're supporting, the system we are all supporting that we were born into that does not work for us. It has been built to work against us. And the more technology we come up with, just gives them more to control, more to use against us. And I realized, talking about us staring at screens, the hypocrisy of that, with me doing this while you're staring at your screen, trying to get support and build something. There were some songs he released a few months ago that I haven't touched on. I've been more focused on the artists that get views, but I need to mix it up. Webby's videos also get views too, but not a lot of requests come in for his stuff. Like I said in a few of the videos in the last few weeks, is I'm just trying to reorganize and structure this in a way where I could make it all work and I don't get burnt out. The bigger the channel gets, the more it could support me, the more I could pull away from things that aren't helping or supporting, or even the current job I have. I could cut back hours if it gets to a point, so I could focus more on this. This is something I have a passion for. This makes me feel good. Like when I barely broke, I don't even think I've broken $10 yet on earned income from everything that YouTube takes. Whatever, it's fine. It's their platform. I'm using it. They deserve a take. But yeah, so that little bit of money that is there that I've made since starting the channel, or anything relating to this channel that I've made, that income is the income I'm most proud of, because I'm doing something I care about, something I'm passionate about. I'm not just doing it to survive. I'm hoping it could make me, like, become my main and only source of income. But for now, I'm doing what I can with what I got. And I appreciate all of you who have been here since the beginning and have joined, and appreciate what I give you when I'm sitting in front of this camera. Let's let this song finish out. And almost 45 minutes. Oh, I hope y'all are still here. Thank you.
So one last time, this the finale, put it to bed. Because after this, there won't be nothing left to be said. And I hope that after all of this, at least I made you think. That was always my intention for sharing what's in my head. It was never about the vision, I just needed y'all to listen. And wake the fuck up from this nightmare that we live in. So hate or love it if I got you to question the system. With all these raw thoughts, then I accomplished the mission. And the thoughts were my own. In a world where the loudest opposition is controlled, I don't claim to have the answer. Really, all I've ever known is I gotta speak on it if I feel it in my bones. I've been right about a lot of things, wrong about some others. Shadow banned and demonized, still I never stuttered. Cause from the very start, I just said what's in my heart. So one last time, raw thoughts, motherfucker.
I speak from the heart as well, Webby. Thank you for a powerful song that was needed. Oh, Vibe, an hour and a half. I don't feel so bad. He doubled what I'm doing. I need to watch that. I'm curious where he goes. This makes me think that this is a series of songs. Let me know in the comments down below. Is there 6 other versions of Raw Thoughts out there? And do I need to do them all? Watch them all? Should I do like a Vibe and do a live stream where I do it all? Let me know. I'm here for it, man. This is what I want my channel to be about. Eye-opening artists. I will support them all. Like The Warning, they don't touch on anything like this. They're fun. It's amusing, but this right here, and Ren and Starry Night, and anything he's done where he turns that mirror back on us. That's what I like about this channel. That's what I like about these artists. That's why I started, is to have a place to have an outlet on these feelings and thoughts. Try and do it in the most respectful way possible. But when it comes to our current president, I have no respect for him. Never have, never will. He's a criminal. He belongs in jail. How much more needs to come out before y'all who support him realize y'all have been lied to? You've supported evil. Anyways, I'm gonna step off my soapbox. Webby, amazing song. Definitely going on the playlist. Uh, might not be something I listen to every day because of how worked up it will get me. I don't need to be in this mood at work. It will lead to me getting in trouble. If y'all made it this far, thank you so much. Put share the love down in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this reaction, give me a like and subscribe. Also, comment down below. Let me know what you thought. Click the link in the description. Support Webby on his channel. Oh, love it. Until next time, share the love, and everybody wins. Grumpy Wolf, out.